What's going on, family? It's your favorite host, Self-Pay Rose, also known as Moneyline Mommy, and I am the CEO of Elevate Your Success 101, where we have a phenomenal system here to bring you guys clarity therapy to help you go out there and face any unforeseen circumstance that you may come across in your day-to-day lifestyle. So you guys know how we do. We give you that quality knowledge that you can apply to your day-to-day lifestyle and go out there and elevate your success. So before we dive too deep into today's topic and our lesson of today, I got to give a special shout out to all of my fans, all of my followers, all of my subscribers, all the new listeners that leave comments, reviews, and 5-star ratings. Baby, we love you, we see you, we appreciate you, and we are blessed and grateful to have phenomenal fans and supporters like you. Our brand wouldn't be anything, so every day I wake up for the supporters. I thank God for the followers. I thank God for the genuine fans that give us feedback to help us keep going. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into that quality knowledge. Y'all know what I'm here for. I'm here to give y'all that tea. I'm here to bring out them gems, them jewels, them rants, everything you need to hear on a day-to-day basis to get you motivated, inspired to go out there and elevate your success. And today we're going to be talking about what to be impressed by. Right? That's today's topic. That's today's lesson. What to be impressed by. So as you're getting prepared to take notes, go get you a pen, go grab a piece of paper. And when you have that pen and paper, I want you to draw a line down the middle of the paper, right? Halfway down the paper, draw a line, a horizontal line. And at the top, I want you to write down, don't be impressed by this. And at the bottom, I want you to write down, be impressed by this. So at the top, don't be impressed by this. Write that down. At the bottom, write down, be impressed by this. And I'm going to give you guys 6 characteristics, 6 traits that you can find in any individual. And you'll actually see that this person actually may have some true, genuine interest in my success. They may see my vision. They may have good energy. They may be a great individual to be around. But if you're impressed by the wrong things, those can attract the wrong people and can prolong your success. So, number 1, the first thing I don't want you guys to be impressed by is money. That's number 1. Write that down. Don't be impressed by money. Number 2, don't be impressed by titles. Write that down. That's number 2. Number 3, appearances. Guys, don't be impressed by appearances. Ladies, don't be impressed by appearances. Looks can be deceiving. That person can be dressed up for one day and they don't take care of themselves throughout the rest of that month. So don't be impressed with appearances, all right? Number 4, social media. Don't be impressed by social media, by people's likes, their views, their followers. A lot of this stuff is a facade. People can buy likes. People can buy followers. People can buy views. People can buy comments. All of that shit can be fake. So don't be impressed by social media because that person could ultimately be the total opposite offline. So don't be impressed by social media. Number 5, don't be impressed by achievements, right? Sometimes our achievements are good things to list off. Sure, they sound good, but sometimes these achievements were years ago. We live in a brand new world now, right? So don't always be impressed by a person's achievement. They probably could have did that stuff years ago, right? Years ago. Okay, so don't be impressed by achievements. That's number 5. And last but not least, number 6, don't be impressed by degrees. All right, don't be impressed by degrees. I've known some of the finest people in the world, some of the most high value men I've ever been blessed to cross paths with, and they don't have degrees. Yet I've came across average men with bachelor's degrees. And when I say average, I mean normal day-to-day people you might see at the grocery store. You might see them at church, at the basketball game in your local neighborhood, something like that, right? And they have degrees. They've been to college, right? They've been to college 2 years, 4 years, some even longer than that, right? And then I've also seen the pros and cons of degrees, right? So a degree doesn't necessarily define a person. Like I've said, I've been around some of the most wealthiest men I've ever known in my life, and they don't have a degree. And then again, I've been around men with degrees, and they don't have anything to show for it. They don't have any assets, any success stories, any achievements. They don't have anything to show for that specific degree. So a guy might try to impress you. Yeah, I went to school. I got a bachelor's degree in communication, but you don't know how to communicate. Yeah, I went to school. I got a bachelor's degree in finance, but you don't know how to keep track of your money. Right? So I don't say that this goes for everybody. Trust and believe. Some of my closest friends are successful individuals and they have degrees, but they don't let their degrees define the person that they are, and they don't let their degrees define their success. Okay, so don't let somebody just come in your face and just tell you, oh yeah, I got a degree in this, I got a degree in that, because one, it could be a lie. One, it could just sound good. And honestly, if you're going to use that degree, it's just a piece of paper, but a real woman is going to want to see visually what you have to show for that degree. She's not going to want to hear what school you went to and for how long and what you studied. She's going to want to see the fruits of your labor. So don't be impressed by a degree, because a degree can actually be just a simple piece of paper that somebody's actually holding behind, and it doesn't hold any value anymore. How many people do you know that have degrees now and they don't even work in that specific field that they went to school to study in? So don't be impressed by degrees. Now, on the other half of your paper, I wanted you guys to write down, be impressed by this. I'm going to give you guys 6 characteristics that you can find in any individual around you. Think about the circle that you keep around you. Think about your coworkers, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your significant other, your child, right? And I want you to think about these characteristics and how they fit inside of your inner circle. So number 1, the first thing to be impressed by when you are ultimately forming your own opinion about someone, trying to get to know them, gain clarity on the type of individual they are. First thing you can be impressed by, number 1, is kindness. Number 2 is empathy. Number 3 is generosity. Number 4 is humility. Number 5 is integrity. Okay? And number 6, last but not least, is honesty. So I want you guys to think, really, really evaluate the people that you've been around for the last week, even the last 30 days, even the last 6 months of your life. Were you impressed by money or kindness? Were you impressed by titles or empathy? Were you impressed by appearance or generosity? Were you impressed by social media or humility? Were you impressed by achievements or integrity? Were you impressed by degrees or honesty? Right? Don't let these worldly possessions, these materialistic possessions, allow you to judge somebody and be impressed by money, titles, appearances, social media, achievement, and degrees. These are materialistic things that can be stripped away from you at any point in time. So you don't want to be easily impressed by money. You don't want to be easily impressed by titles. You don't want to be easily impressed by appearances. You don't want to be easily impressed by social media, achievements, or degrees. Instead, you want to be impressed by a person's kindness, the way they show empathy, their generosity, the humility that they have within, their integrity, and how they operate honestly. These are the things that you want to be impressed by. When you're deciding on if you want to keep that person in your life, don't make the decision based off money. Make that the decision based off how kind that person is to you. Don't decide you want to keep somebody in your life just because they have a certain title. Be impressed by their humility, their generosity, their integrity, their honesty. These characteristics cannot be found in every single person long term. And we're talking about building powerful circles, resourceful circles, right? And you guys cannot be impressed by the wrong things. So once again, I'm going to give you guys the list to break down real quick. I just love giving you guys that quality knowledge, that encouragement, that guidance to help you elevate your success. So once again, family, if you haven't already, take out your notebook, write down 1 through 6. Don't be impressed by these things. Don't be impressed by money, titles, appearances, social media, achievements, or degrees. Instead, you want to be impressed by a person's honesty, empathy, generosity, humility, integrity, and honesty. Really, really be impressed by someone's honesty. That overall, honesty overall can really, really take you the longest way, right? I don't know if y'all still believe in that quote that the true self sets you free, but I still believe in it. And if you found any value from today's episode, I want you to go out there and share this content with somebody who needs it. If you ever seen a girl that was impressed by money, share this episode with her. No shade. If you ever knew a girl that was impressed by the title that a man held, share this episode with her. No shade. You feel me? No shade, no foul. I'm all here to help you guys to go to the next level. Sometimes you don't hear the message until you hear the message. And I want you to understand that if nothing changes, then nothing changes. So take this knowledge, take your notes, and go out there and rebuild you a new friend circle. Rebuild you a new resourceful circle. Go out there and build the type of friendships that you want to have. Because now you know how to judge people. Now you know what to be impressed by. Now you know what to look for in people. Okay? You want to look for intelligence, integrity, generosity, humility, right? And honesty. Think about these things when you're forming your next friendship, your next relationship, your next business deal. Think about these things and see if you can find them in the people that you keep close around you. If not, you got to get them up out of there. Because they not for you, and understand that everybody is not for everybody. So shout out to everybody that came to class today. You got your Elevate Your Success 101 on. You got your lesson for today. And I want you guys to scroll down to the bottom of Apple Podcasts. Make sure you leave us a positive review. Make sure you go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating. I want to say thank you to everybody that came and got their lesson in. And I want to show love to all of my new listeners, all of my new subscribers. Man, you guys take this quality knowledge, you go out there and change your life. Nobody's gonna do it for you. And like I always say, mommy and daddy don't got $1 million in the bank, so they ain't coming to save your ass. You gotta get up and elevate your success. Go out there, kill every single day. Wake up every single day and kill shit. And make sure that you the best you can be when you step outside that house. Make sure you operating with honesty, integrity, right? Self-love, self-care, generosity, empathy, and be the best person that you can be, because tomorrow is not promised. Shout out to y'all for listening to another episode. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow. Like I said, this is get back season. I'm helping you get back to yourself, helping you get back to your wealth, helping you get back to your foundation of information so that you can get back to your defined purpose. Go out there and elevate your success and stay blessed. I love you.